Hey guys, it's Niklas here from upgradeToLife.com, and in this video I want to talk with you about affirmations. So I'm sure you've heard this before, I'm sure you've even applied affirmations for your life, but let's be honest, right? Do they actually work? Do you actually feel comfortable with saying them to yourself? And that is exactly what we're going to find out in this video. So before I jump in, definitely make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that I reach more people and more people also can learn about this. And if you haven't yet, I highly recommend to check out my free masterclass. The link for that is in the description down below. I got awesome feedback for this. Thank you guys. And with that, let's jump into this video. So my claim is to stop using affirmations. Why your affirmations may not work and what you can do instead. Let's talk about this. So this is how most people approach affirmations, right? They have an affirmation, let's say I'm rich, or can be anything actually. I'm abundant, I'm loved, I'm in this relationship with my specific person, I'm always healthy, I'm confident, I love myself, whatever it is, right? They have this affirmation and they think, oh, okay, I just say this to myself like 1,000 times and then I am this person. But that's actually not how it works, and I want to talk with you about this because this will change your way on approaching affirmations. And again, in this video I want to share with you like a solution that you can use instead of the classical affirmations, so stick till the end. Now again, people, they say I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, and what they then do is they look for results. They look, oh, has something changed yet? Like, am I already rich? Is there any proof for this? And they look and they see no proof, and then they think, oh, this just means I need to intend harder. I need to affirm this thing like more and more and more until they really feel this resistance, until they actually feel like I'm just saying this to kind of convince myself, but actually I do not believe it. And this is how this looks like, right? They start here, I'm rich. Yeah, I'm rich, I'm rich. Then they look in the 3D world, is there any proof? Has it changed yet? Am I rich? Is there any proof that this stuff works? And then in the beginning they see, oh no, there is no proof. And then they come back, oh, yeah, maybe I need to say I am super rich or I am like whatever. And they just come back to the affirmation and affirm harder and harder and harder, and this creates more resistance. I'm not a big fan of resistance and this kind of thing, but you know what I mean, right? It just creates this feeling of I'm not doing it right. So here is why this is true. Like I just explained, your brain, your analytical human thinking, right, this human kind of part of you wants a confirmation. It wants a confirmation from the outside world that what you're saying to yourself, what you're affirming to yourself is actually true. And as long as it doesn't see this, it always will be like, no, you're lying. Like, what is this for shit that you're telling yourself? No, this is not true. And that is why you will then always fall back to, no, this is not working. So what is the solution? What can you do to make affirmations, first of all, work? And then, like I said, I want to show you another solution for this whole process. So let's say you get some extra money somewhere, like your parents give you some extra money, or you get a raise in your job position and then you get more money, or get another client in your business, whatever it is, right? Let's just assume you get some extra money. Then your reaction should be, oh, wait a second, like this actually works. I'm actually rich. So you should see every little thing, just actually finding $5 on the ground or $1 or whatever, right? Someone gives you money, or a friend gives you money back that you lended him some months ago. You should see everything that comes up in your reality as proof for what you're telling yourself. Because until your analytical mind has no proof, it will always try to hold you back. It will always say, no, this is not true. No, you're lying to yourself. No, stop doing this shit. And then you will feel like, okay, this is not working, and you maybe will give up. So again, you affirm, for example, I am rich. Then you do not look, but you just see, oh, there's a confirmation, like I got some extra money, things happened, where you see that there's something happened in relation to money. And your instant, like, this is what creates this impression, should be like, oh, wait a second, like I'm actually rich. This is working. And then you have this stronger affirmation, like I am actually rich. Then you see another confirmation, right? You get another client, you get more clients, you get more money into your job, you have like this side hustle where you have more money, whatever it is that you're doing in your life. Use everything that comes up to your benefit. See everything as this is a confirmation that this works, right? This is proof that what I say to myself is true, and then it will become true. So the key thing, this is the key point, is that until you see any progress in your 3D world, you need to keep the faith in the unseen, right? You need to keep the faith in your imagination. You need to keep the faith in what it is that you're affirming, right? You can't sit around and wait for this. You cannot say, I'm rich, then sit there and be like, okay, what's changed? I look. Oh, I see no proof. It's not working. No. When you say, I'm rich, and then you go about your life and you do what you do, and then everything that happens that is somehow like related to this should be like your sign of, oh, this is working. This is true, right? Don't wait for signs. Don't search signs. Don't make like signs this huge thing. And this is how you make this progress like actually working. But you cannot just, again, say, I am rich, look for proof, see no proof, and think then, oh, I need to affirm harder. I need to affirm more to make this happen. No. Either way, you like just don't do this and don't force yourself to do this. Or when you want to do this process, then you need to keep your faith and not wait for a confirmation. But as soon as you see confirmation, you should be like, yes, it's working. So that is the way how you make the thing with affirmations work. But like I said, the title is Stop Using Affirmations, because again, I experienced, and also a lot of my clients experienced, that affirmations are not always good. They can be actually like dangerous when they bring us to resistance, when they make us feel bad, when they make us feel unworthy and that this is not working. And we like give our power away to those affirmations. Because it's actually not the affirmation that makes you more abundant or that gets you your specific person. It's actually how you feel, your state. Again, the affirmation is just there to shift you into this right state of consciousness, into this right self-concept. So this is why I decided to put this a little bit to side, and I discovered something that some of you maybe have heard about before, which is called affirmations. And some of you maybe right now, oh, Niklas, like this is like your secret, like this is like the thing you want to explain us. Let me tell you why affirmations, in my opinion, are so powerful and are actually, in my opinion, better than just being like a parrot and being like, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Because as long as you don't really like believe this, and as long as you have no proof of this, it actually won't change something. So let's talk about affirmations. What are affirmations? For those of you who have not heard about this before. So affirmations are actually an affirmation in form of a question. So this needs to be a no. An affirmation is an affirmation in form of a question. And I'm going to give you some examples so that you can start to implement this if you want to. And the most powerful affirmation that is out there, in my opinion, and that Neville Goddard taught in his lectures, was the question, how would I feel if I am now the person I want to be? Right? How would I feel right now if I'm already this person? How would I feel if this is already true? Because when you ask yourself this question, this implies that you are already it. Right? When you ask yourself, how would I feel right now if I'm already this? Then this is just the assumption that you are already this version of yourself, that you already have your desire. And I want to explain you this in a better way with this image. You have seen this image before. It's an iceberg, yes. But with this image, we can, in a very good way, explain the way how our conscious and our subconscious mind works. So the small part on the top, like that is your conscious mind. Right? And you see, when you compare it to the subconscious mind, it is very limited. Right? It is very limited in its capacity in it. Yes, it has logic, which is in some cases great, but by now we know that also our logic is very limited. But what is not limited is our true power, our true being, which is imagination, consciousness. This is unlimited. We can imagine everything that is out there. Yesterday I had this realization, I'm using this stuff for a long time right now, but I just sat down and I really deeply realized how powerful our imagination is, compared to just what we think about, what we see in front of us. But we can literally imagine everything we want, and it already exists. And if you want to learn more about this, then check out the free masterclass. And the deeper part, right, is the subconscious mind, which again is subconscious. So you don't actually know what's in there. The only way to experience what's in there is actually if you look in your world right now, on how you treat people, on how other people treat you, on your daily habits and things like that, because that is kind of like installed into your subconscious mind. And you can kind of, for the sake of conversation, imagine your subconscious mind to be like Google, right? And when you Google something, you put in a question, right? You put in a question and then you will get automatic answers. It's not that you need to think, oh, where are the answers coming from? Where are the results coming from? You just put in the question. So you, with your conscious mind, you kind of implant seeds into the, or onto the subconscious mind, or into the subconscious mind. Now the powerful question are, like I said, affirmations. So let's say you ask this question, how would I feel right now if I am already with my specific person right now? Or how would I feel if I'm already in this awesome relationship? How would I feel? Right? Why am I already in this awesome marriage, in this awesome relationship? Or how would I feel right now if I'm earning 10K per month? Right? Why am I earning 10K per month? Right? Why is it so easy to earn 10K per month? Right? How does it feel right now that I'm already the person who earns 10K per month? Another example, how would I feel if I'm free of my health issue right now? You see, when you ask yourself this question, even before you like thought this question to the end, right? Your subconscious mind already tries to come up with the answer, because it's like one step ahead of your thinking. It's just, we cannot even like grasp this power. But when you ask yourself these questions, then your subconscious mind tries to give you an answer, because the answer is already there. The reality already does exist. So it's not something that we need to try to come up with. But the more and more we shift ourselves into this state and embody it and know that it is done, but in asking ourselves, how would I feel if I am right now in this awesome relationship? How would I feel if this is true right now? Then your subconscious mind automatically goes into the assumption that you are already it. And I'm sure you know by now that whatever is like impressed on your subconscious mind will be manifested. And with this question, you can like very easily, in my opinion, impress your subconscious mind instead of trying to force yourself to say 1,000 affirmations and being like this parrot, right? Just, yes, yes, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, but there is no proof of that. So try to ask questions. Just ask yourself questions and don't be there and think you need to come up with an answer. Again, your subconscious mind has the answer. And the answer in the beginning is not conscious. It's like subconscious. You don't like will see the answer in the beginning. But when your subconscious mind is in the assumption that you are already in a relationship, or in a relationship with your specific person, or you have more financial abundance, or you are healthy, right? This health issue is away, then that's exactly what the subconscious mind will manifest. So let's look at what Neville says about this. And before, again, like this is a reminder that the subconscious then is in the assumption that it is true now, not in the future, not in the past, which actually are an illusion, but that's another topic. But right now, your subconscious is in the assumption that this is true right now. When you ask yourself the question, how would I feel if is true right now? Just try it out. For me, it's like a very easy way to get myself into the state of the wish fulfilled, or to get myself into the state of really feeling that it is already so, that it is already true. So let's look at what Neville says about the subconscious mind. I'm reading it. Your subconscious impressions determine the conditions of your world. The subconscious is not selective. It is impersonal and no respecter of persons. The subconscious is not concerned with the truth or falsity of your feeling. It always accepts as true that which you feel to be true. Feeling is the assent of the subconscious to the truth of that which is declared to be true. Because of this quality of the subconscious, there is nothing impossible to man. Whatever the mind can conceive and feel as true, the subconscious can and must objectify. Right? Very, very powerful. I want you to remind yourself of that. And now I want to share some negative affirmations that I'm sure a lot of you unconsciously, maybe throughout the day, ask yourself. But by now, you know, when you ask yourself those questions, you will see more proof of that. You will see more manifestations of that. So don't use those negative affirmations, right? Things like, why am I so bad? Why does this always happen to me? Why am I so stupid? Why am I always broke? Or why am I still not in this relationship, right? Why am I still not with my specific person? When you ask yourself this question, then that's just an affirmation that, yeah, this is true right now. And you will see more proof of that. So instead of this, you can use positive affirmations and ask yourself, why can I do this now? Why is this process going so smoothly? Why will I get good results? Why do I find the solution to my problem right now? Why will I be successful from now on? Why will I get well from now on? Why am I confident from now on? Why am I so happy? Or why am I now happily partnered to my specific person? Why am I now earning more money? Why is it that I feel now so awesome? You see the difference. Why am I so bad? Why am I not good at this? You will see proof of that. When you change your questions that you ask yourself, like, why am I so successful? Why is becoming successful so easy? Why is getting more clients so easy? Why am I like seeing more results with my specific person right now? Then guess what? You will see more proof of. So stop declaring things to yourself that you do not believe. Right? Don't force yourself to say affirmations. I'm not saying that affirmations are like the baddest thing on the earth. Of course not. I see many people having results with them, but me as well. But the reason for that is that I followed the circle and the process that I showed you in the beginning. And I know when I make an affirmation, I'm not searching for results. And when I see results, I know, oh yeah, that's true. That confirms it, and then this affirmation gets stronger and I will see more results. So here are some don'ts, okay? Things we don't want to do with affirming and with all of this. So don't use affirmations to swat away fears, which many people do, right? They have this fear, they have this uncomfortable feeling in their body, they feel like they're doing something wrong, things like that, and then just say, oh no, everything's fine, I'm good, this is just an illusion, everything's fine, and they say this without actually believing it, which will then like create this feeling of resistance, create this feeling of that this is just not right, that this is just not the way how it needs to be and should be. Also, do not use your affirmations to resist your current situation, right? It's not about ignoring our current reality. Whoever says you ignore it, this is wrong. It's more about acknowledging it, and don't care about it. That's a better way. But we don't want to like walk around, cover our eyes and say like, oh no, this is not there and things like that. We're just looking through this illusion and seeing only our preference, right? And acknowledging, okay, yeah, that's how it is, but I actually just saw in my imagination something else, and that is how it really is. But it's not that we need to fight it or like judge and label our current experience. It's more acknowledging it, and don't swat it away with affirmations and think like that we need to like influence ourselves and say those 1,000 affirmations, because this can make things worse. And you should feel this for your own, right? You should feel this for your own. Another thing is, do not force yourself to say them and be a parrot. That's the main point, right? When someone says to you, just say this affirmation that you are in this relationship, that you have this money, that you have this better body, whatever it is, like 1,000 times, and this will make changes. That is not true. What can be true is that this affirmation helps you when you start to believe it, when you see some results, to move you into this right state of, yes, this is true, this is how it is. But it's not actually the affirmation. Do not like think that the affirmation is the key. The affirmation helps you to embody this new state, to shift into this new state, into this knowing of, yes, this is just how it is. Because when this like belief is installed, when the seed is implanted on the subconscious mind, then it manifests. And also, do not look if something has changed yet. I covered this, I talked about this enough, I would say. So do not like be there and look for proof, because this will then like lower your faith, this will lower your conviction. And you cannot be like in this looking for results state and be at the same time at a state of it's already true. And here are the do's. So what do we want to do to make affirmations and affirmations actually working for us, working for our desires, working for our manifestations? So those are, at first, use your affirmations only when the mind is relaxed. when you're like very busy in your day-to-day life and you think like, oh, this happened, someone mentioned the opposite of my desire, and I affirm like 10 times, no, this is not true, this is not true, then like for me, this don't feel good. And I don't know how this is for you, but I'm just like, I know how the process works, and I'm seeing this, knowing this means absolutely nothing, but I do not try to swat this away with an affirmation, right? So only use your affirmations before going to bed or before waking up, because in this time, in this like 10 to 20 minute period, your mind is relaxed, and your subconscious mind is very receptive. So you do not need to force yourself to tell them like 10,000 times during your day. So also use your affirmations to confirm what you already believe, right? Remind yourself of this diagram of the circle that I showed you. When you have a confirmation, then it's actually easier for you to affirm something, because you saw, oh, yes, I saw some proof, so this is actually true. But when there are no results, then don't force yourself to say them, right? Say them and keep this faith in the unseen. But if you say them and look for proof and nothing is showing up yet, then you're not applying this right. So when you say them, then you need to have this faith in the unseen. You need to have your faith in your imagination that is already true. And eventually you will see proof of that, right? Even if it's after some days or some weeks. And the final thing is, be open to ask questions, right? Ask more questions. We people, we all the time like declare things like, okay, that's awesome, right? Of course, we declare our desire is done and I'm already this person. That's awesome. But I mean this like in relation to the affirmations, right? If you just say them, but there's no feeling, no power behind them, then they are actually useless. But when you ask yourself questions, then your subconscious mind will find the right answers and will find like the manifestation for you, right? It already exists. This reality again is already there right now. It's just waiting for you to accept it, to step into this. So ask yourself the question, how would I feel if I am already the person I want to be right now? This is the most powerful affirmation that's actually out there in this world. In my opinion, it's the one that Neville Goddard talked about in all his lectures, because he knew how powerful this is. Because again, it implies that this thing is already true right now. And what do you want more? Right? This is what you will try, what you want to do with your affirmations. So ask yourself this question. And that's actually it for this video. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about affirmations and also affirmations, what you try, what you do. I'm really interested in that. I want to talk with you in the comments. And that's it for this video. See you in the next video. Bye, guys.